This has got to be the most ridiculous excuse I've ever heard. She claimed her breasts were too large to put on socks herself, so she asked the male lead to help her. What made it worse was she did this in front of his ex who still had feelings for him. It was absolutely insane. The most confusing part was that Misaki, who clearly liked the male lead herself, tried every possible way to help Fuyuko win him over. When they learned Fuyuko was going to his place, Xiaoya and Misaki decided to assist her. Knowing Fuyuko's style was rather outdated, they gave her a makeover, investing both money and effort. That said, Fuyuko's figure was so overwhelmingly hot that whatever she wore looked too provocative. The key was to tone down the World Cup level presence, or things would get out of hand. Xiaoya suggested trying Misaki's soft and flowy style, the kind Misaki was wearing at that moment. They picked a top in a larger size and a light, fluttery skirt to hide her curves. However, that would make her look too similar to Misaki. In the world of women, maintaining balance with others is essential. So, as long as Misaki tried a new style herself, there wouldn't be any overlap. While changing, Misaki recalled how she had once changed her usual way of dressing for the male lead and realized he had a strong possessive side. Eventually, her style was completely adjusted to his preferences. Amid their urging, Misaki changed into her new outfit. She tied up her hair and wore white fitted pants that showcased her slender figure. Misaki also realized she couldn't stick to her old style forever. Maybe this was a good opportunity. Then it was Fuyuko's turn. This time, she ignored the two suggestions and went straight to the male lead, asking him directly. After receiving his praise, she chose that outfit. Misaki, however, was left lost in thought. Truly, a woman's heart is as unfathomable as the ocean. The next day, Fuyuko arrived as planned. After entering his room, Fuyuko started reading as agreed. But what bothered the male lead was that Misaki had also rushed over. She claimed she was there to keep an eye on him, but in truth, she was worried Fuyuko might try something. No sooner had she spoken than Fuyuko, having found a good book, decided to read it on the male lead's bed. She took off her socks and lay down casually, leaving Misaki speechless. Time ticked by, and after finishing a book, Fuyuko complained her shoulders were sore and asked the male lead for a massage. Faced with Fuyuko's rolling around threats, the male lead had no choice but to comply. The two flirted and teased each other, completely ignoring Misaki's presence. So I'm the third wheel here, she thought. Did you think that was the end of it? Fuyuko then directly asked the male lead to help her put her socks on. Rather than saying she came to read, it was more like she came to declare war on the female lead. After Fuyuko finally left, Misaki asked the male lead if he often helped Fuyuko with shoulder massages or putting on socks. He responded rather lightly, which made Misaki furious. When she was his girlfriend, she never enjoyed such treatment. Unwilling to accept this, she took off her own socks, sat on his bed, and demanded he help her put them on. The rivalry between women is a battle without gunpowder.